it's me. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's never good enough for others, it's never good enough for me even. This song isn't even good. I often ponder my complete discography, seek the deeper meaning like in Greek mythology. What's represented in the sentences I'm penning, men and women tend to listen, hope I reach them properly. I'm just a man with a unique psychology. Between good and evil, it's a deep dichotomy. Yeah, just because I preach philosophies, that doesn't mean that I believe I'm Socrates. I tend to put my foot in my mouth, and I've done a lot of things that can be seen as being crooked, no doubt. Mom and dad didn't want me, they booted me out. Hated my father, wanted to put my boot in his mouth. Haven't forgotten all the yelling and the violence he put upon me. Confined in my room, crying cause I was lonely. For a new father is what I would wish, and when I wished too loud, he shut me up with his fist. Grew up to become a temper tantrum, throw an attention seeker. How'd that happen? I can't comprehend it either. These days I just speak through the speakers, trying to cut up all my problems like some meat with a cleaver. Will it help if I put it in an ill verse, or will I die inside like a stillbirth? I'm just trying to prove my self-worth, but I guess I gotta prove it to myself. I'm never good enough for the people in my life. It's never good enough, any speech that I can write. I'm never good enough when I pleaded to the mic. I know I'm wrong, but sometimes it feels like I'm right. I'm never good enough for the people in my life. It's never good enough, any speech that I can write. I'm never good enough when I pleaded to the mic. I know I'm wrong, but sometimes it feels like I'm right. Strive for perfection, fail every time, but I thrive on rejection. To my satisfaction, it motivates this man to try further action. Conflicted, can't pick a theme when it comes time to write deep shit or street fighter punchlines. Life is some sort of secret I must find, locked in a dark room, the key to the sunshine is so close. I hold hope cause Tone knows all the old foes and old woes are all imposed by my own inner conscience, and knowing that's the first step to fixing the problem. It's kinda like how a well works, collected all my problems like water until the well burst. I'm just trying to prove my self-worth, but I guess I gotta prove it to myself. I'm never good enough for the people in my life. It's never good enough, any speech that I can write. I'm never good enough when I pleaded to the mic. I know I'm wrong, but sometimes it feels like I'm right. I'm never good enough for the people in my life. It's never good enough, any speech that I can write. I'm never good enough when I pleaded to the mic. I know I'm wrong, but sometimes it feels like I'm right. Feeling weak and brutal, disgusted with myself and how I seek approval. Shit stinks worse than rubbish heat removal, when as an individual, you let other people rule you. I still show that ill tone can be a sour cat, chilling in the sour patch of where the damn flowers at. Where the damn flowers at? I take the fucking power back. Hit 'em all like E Honda with the power slap. At the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter what the other people think anyway. I spent years trying to prove myself, to the point that I would lose my health. Not the type of guy that you can help, must improve myself. Got a lot of paranoia I could do without, gotta lose it now. Not here to fuck around, the game is on. Screaming like the fucking hound in Game of Thrones. I am my own master, valiant and gallant as Jon Snow the bastard. Free at last, my mind was locked in a cell, prisoner of war on the island of Guadalcanal. There were times I didn't think I could have felt worse, still think about it sometimes and it still hurts. Yeah, but I ain't gotta prove my self-worth until I prove it to myself first. Good enough for the people in my life. Is it good enough, any speech that I can write? Am I good enough when I pleaded to the mic? Yeah, right now I feel alright. Am I good enough for the people in my life? Is it good enough, any speech that I can write? Am I good enough when I pleaded to the mic? Please tell me that it's good enough for the people in my life. Any speech that I can write when I pleaded to the mic. For the people in my life, any speech that I can write when I pleaded to the mic. No, it's good enough, I have always been good enough.